I'm going to try and do an accuracy and velocity test with some 8mm Mauser hand loads I made. I loaded up 5 of these Speer 150 grain soft points. That's the projectiles right here, 150 grain soft point. So I loaded up 5 of these. All of them are on exactly 54 grains of Reloader 15. All 5 of them are also loaded with a S&B brass and a CCI large rifle primer. And all of their COLs, or cartridge overall lengths, are roughly 2.975. Give or take a little bit. This first one's coming in at 2.970. This one's coming in at 2.976. So there's a little bit of difference, just not much. And this one's coming in at 2.973. And this one, 2.976. And this last one's coming in at 2.967. So there's a little variations in the COLs. I tried to get them all roughly around 2.975, but that's the best I could do at the moment. I don't want to spend more time pulling some a little bit and reseating the bullets. I figure they're close enough just for a 75-yard accuracy and velocity test. So let's take these out and fire all 5 of them through the F1 Crony and my 1917 Car 98A and see what kind of velocities we get and how accurate I can be at 75 yards with them. Once again, they're all on exactly 54 grains of Reloader 15. Alright, I got a piece of cardboard set up down there with a red circle on it. I'm just going to aim directly for the red circle. So let's see what velocity these Speer 150 grains come in at, and also how accurate I can be with them at 75 yards. Alright, here goes round number 1. That first round came in at 26.50. Let's try another one. Okay, that second round came in at 26.68. I have a feeling I'm not being very accurate, but that's fine. At least we're registering the velocities. Let's try number 3. Alright, so that third shot came in at 28.40. I thought with the first 2 shots that they might actually be pretty consistent, but that third shot gave all my hopes up. The first 2 came in around 26.50, but then that third one, 28.40. That's a big difference for the same exact amount of powder. Let's give it a 4th shot. And number 3 came in at 26.65. Okay, now it's time for our 5th and final shot. Okay, number 5 came in at 27.26. So 3 of them were pretty similar, but 2 of them were a bit different. I'd say overall that was pretty inconsistent, especially since I tried to load them all nearly exactly the same. But anyways, now let's go look at our target and see how accurate they were. Wow, that's pretty embarrassing. Only 3 of them are even on the cardboard. And look at how far apart they are. Here's 1, 2, and 3. I don't even know where the other 2 went. I'm assuming they went a little high. So these 3 at least seem like they're pretty even in their height or drop, but they're way off to the side. Probably almost 6 inches, maybe 7 each. That's probably like 7 inches and then 6 inches here. That's actually pretty embarrassing. I probably would have been a little more accurate if I had the gun resting on something. I was just in a kneeling position. So it was pretty much freehand, but wow, I expected at least a little bit better results than that. Even if the loads were pretty inaccurate, I don't think there's any excuse for that, unless my gun's way off, but I would like to think that it's not. So yeah, wow, pretty upsetting results, but that's what happened, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, I'm back down here now, but this time I brought the caliper with me, so we can see just how terribly inaccurate I was. Okay, so from the center one to that one on the side, the caliper won't even reach. And it's at 6.025. So, pretty sure that was about 6.5 inches from this one to that one. And then the one over here, it's a little bit more than 5.5 inches. You can see 5.592. So about 5.5 inches roughly on that second, on those 2 holes. So 6.5 inches and 5.5 inches. That's how spread apart they were. This one seems like it was almost center, just a little high. Obviously all of them were hitting high because I was aiming for right about here, or at least right around here is where I was trying to aim with all the shots, and they all went pretty high. 2 of them I think went right over, not sure where. We'll probably be able to see in its impact camera though where they hit. Now let's see how high they went. This central hit was about 5.5 inches high from where I was aiming. So at 75 yards, the 150 grain Speers that I loaded on 54 grains of RL-15 were hitting about 5.5 to maybe 7.5 or even 8 inches high, because 2 of them went over. These 3 seem to be all pretty even though, give or take a little bit. That one's a little high compared to those 2, but these 2 are pretty much even, maybe a 1/2 inch off, if that, 1/4 inch, besides the spread to the left. So about 5.5 inches high with these 2, 6.5 with that, and maybe 7 or 8 with the other 2, depending on where they hit. If I aimed for the bottom of the target here or right below it, this one would have been right there, but then the other 2 still would have been way over here. But we would have at least seen the other 2 that went high wherever they went. So yeah, I'll do some more tests like this with various hand loads. I'm obviously not very good at hand loading, and I'm obviously not very accurate with that rifle either, at least not with those hand loads that I made. Or maybe I was just shooting bad for some reason at this point in time. Hopefully I'll be able to redeem myself soon and actually be kind of accurate with my hand loads. Until then, thanks for watching.